Hey there Warcraft fans, the long-awaited Alliance Allied Races video is finally here. In this video, we'll be taking a deep dive into the Alliance Allied Races, covering everything from how to unlock them, a bit of their lore,
and their unique racial traits.
If you're new to WoW, Alliance races are races that are not available to play from the beginning of the game, but require specific achievements and level requirements to unlock. There is also a short quest line you must complete for each race once you meet the prerequisites, but I won't go into details for each quest line because I don't want to give out any spoilers, and some of them are really interesting. Currently there are 5 Alliance Allied races: Void Elf, Lightforged draenei, Dark Iron Dwarf, Mechanomes, and Kul Tirans. So stick around and let's get started. Starting with the Legion expansion allied races, we have the Void Elf and Lightforged draenei that both unlock once you hit level 45 and finish the achievement You Are Now Prepared, which involves completing the main story quest lines for the 3 Argus zones in the Legion expansion. The Void Elves are a faction of Blood Elves who were banished from Silvermoon City for their obsession with the Void. They became estranged from their people and eventually found solace in the city of Telegrus, where they learned to harness the power of the Void to their own advantage. Led by their leader, Ilaria Windrunner, the Void Elves were eventually recruited by the Alliance to help fight against the Horde. The racial traits for Void Elves are Spatial Rift. This acts as a teleport similar to a Mage Blink, except it's not instant. You cast it once to send a Void Rift forward, and then activate it again to teleport to that point. Next is Entropic Embrace. This is a passive ability where your abilities will have a chance to imbue you with the essence of the Void that causes your damage or healing abilities to do an extra 5% as Shadow Frost damage. Void Elves also get a 50% discount on the cost of Void storage and transmog costs with their Ethereal Connection trait. Their preternatural Calm trait prevents any delays in spellcasting if they take damage, and the trait Chill of the Night reduces shadow damage they take by 1%. The starter mount for Void Elves is a Void Hawkstrider. Next up is the Lightforged draenei. The Lightforged draenei are a faction of draenei who have been imbued with the power of the light through a process called forging. They are led by the legendary Vindicator Boros and are dedicated to fighting the forces of the Burning Legion. The Lightforged draenei are staunch allies of the Alliance and bring their holy powers to bear in the fight against the Horde. The racial traits for Lightforged draenei are Light's Judgment, which calls down a strike of holy energy, dealing holy damage to enemies within 5 yards after 3 seconds. Forge of Light that allows them to summon an anvil for blacksmithing and also increases their blacksmith skill by 5. Their Demon Bane trait gives them a 20% experience boost when killing demons. Light's Reckoning, which is a passive that causes them to erupt on death, causing holy damage to enemies and healing to allies within 8 yards. I can see this being fun to have in PvP. Their last trait is Holy Resistance, which causes them to take 1% reduced holy damage. And the starter mount for Lightforged draenei is a Lightforged Fellcrusher. Moving on to the allied races from the Battle of Azeroth expansion, we have the Dark Iron Dwarves, Mechanomes, and the Kul Tirans. The Dark Iron Dwarves are a faction of dwarves who were once ruled by the malevolent sorcerer Thane Thorison. The Dark Irons were known for their mastery of fire and their ability to summon powerful elementals. Despite their past, the Dark Irons have become valued allies of the Alliance, thanks in part to their leadership of Moira Thorison, daughter of Thorison and Queen of Ironforge. To unlock the Dark Iron Dwarves, you need a level 50 character and finish the achievement Ready for War, which is the first phase of the Alliance War campaign in BFA. The War campaign quests are given by Halford Wormbane and involve completing quests in Zandalar. The racial traits for Dark Iron Dwarves include Fireblood, which acts as a dispel for poisons, diseases, curses, and magics, and then increases your primary stat for 8 seconds depending on how many effects were removed when using it. Mole Machine, that allows you to quickly travel to a location. Initially you can only travel to Stormwind, Ironforge, and the Dark Iron home of Shadowforge, but additional locations on every continent can be unlocked by finding mole machines throughout the world, similar to a flight path. Their trait, Dungeon Delver, gives them a 4% movement speed boost when indoors, and their Forged in Flame trait makes them take 1% reduced physical damage. Their last trait, Mass Production, gives them 5 skill in blacksmithing and allows them to craft blacksmithing items 10% faster. The starting mount for Dark Iron Dwarves is a Dark Iron Corehound. Next is the Mechanomes, which are a faction of gnomes who have been modified with mechanical and robotic enhancements. These enhancements were designed to help the Mechanomes survive the harsh environment of their homeland, the city of Mechagon. The Mechanomes are led by King Mechagon, a former ruler of Mechagon City, who became obsessed with replacing all organic life with machinery. To unlock the Mechanomes, you need a level 50 character and complete the achievement The Mechagonian Threat, which involves finishing the story questline on the Mechagon Island. The racial traits for Mechanomes are Hyper-Organic Light Originator that when used summons 2 images of your character to distract foes, similar to the mage spell Mirror Image. Skeleton Pinky that allows them to open lockboxes. Emergency Failsafe that heals you for 15% of your health when falling below a 20% health. Combat Analysis that increases your primary stat for every 5 seconds you remain in combat and stacks up to 10 times, then starts decaying when combat stops. Lastly, Mastercraft allows Mechanomes to act as their own personal anvil, cooking fire, mining forge, and every profession tool. The starting mount for the Mechanomes is the Mechagon Mechanostrider. I also picked a hunter for my Mechanome because I thought the robot dog pet was pretty cool. Last on our list is the Kul Tirans. The Kul Tirans are a seafaring people from the island nation of Kul Tirans. They are led by Jaina Prodmore, a powerful mage and former leader of the Kirin. The Kul Tirans are renowned for their nautical skills and their mastery of the sea, and they have become valuable allies of the Alliance in the fight against the Horde. To unlock the Kul Tirans, you need a level 50 character and completed the achievements A Nation United and Tides of Vengeance. A Nation United requires that you complete the Lore Master of Kul Tirans and the Pride of Kul Tirans achievements. Lore Master involves completing all quest lines in Tiragard Sound, Stormsong Valley, and Drustvar. I don't want to give out spoilers, so I'll just say the Pride of Kul Tirans achievement involves a long quest line involving Jaina and the Prodmore family. The Tides of Vengeance achievement is obtained by completing Phase 2 of the Alliance War campaign given out by Halford Wormbane. The racial traits for Kul Tirans are Haymaker, which is a 1-second cast where you wind up and punch your enemy for physical damage and stun them for 3 seconds. Jack of all trades that increases skill in all professions by 2. Rime of the Ancient Mariner that reduces frost and nature damage by 1%. Child of the Sea that allows you to hold your breath 50% longer and swim 10% faster. And Brush It Off that gives them 1% versatility and heals 2% of the damage they take over 4 seconds. The starter mount for Kul Tirans is a Kul Tiran Charger. Kul Tiran druids have drust appearances that are viney, brambly forms that I think look really cool. Probably the best looking druid forms, but the Zandalari troll druid forms are a close second. I also want to say I think the totems for Kul Tiran Shaman look really cool. I received a bonus when I finished up the Kul Tiran unlock requirements. If you completed the war campaigns on both an Alliance and Horde character, then you get the achievement 2 Sides to Every Tale. That gives you a Frostwolf mount with Alliance armor for your Alliance characters, and a Charger mount with Horde armor for your Horde characters. Also, don't forget about the Heritage armor sets that you can get for these allied races. By reaching level 50 with these races, you'll unlock a unique set of Heritage armor that is exclusive to them. However, it's important to note that if you choose to boost your allied race character or purchase a race change, you won't be able to unlock the armor set. It needs to be a fresh character, leveled the old-fashioned way. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this guide to unlocking and playing Alliance allied races helpful. Personally, I think a Void Elf Rogue looks like it would be a lot of fun, but I probably have to say the Dark Iron Dwarves Mole Machine ability is the coolest trade out of all of them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Warcraft content, and let me know in the comments which allied race is your favorite. See you in Azeroth.